We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Marco Gonzalez is on the mound for Game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Digging in, Luis Arias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
Here comes the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll getting to 500 on this homestand.
And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Batting second, the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. This is hit pretty well out to left field. Back goes Gonzalez. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run homer for Byron Buxton. Second home run early in the year as the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
At the plate, Miguel Sano, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. Now a long throw to third. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well-executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford gloves it to second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit down the third base line. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
3 runs already home here. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now batting, Josh Donaldson. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. First pitch on its way. Kepler at second, Rosario at first, 2 out in the inning. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Twins. Jose Barrios will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt. 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Digging in, Malik Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
The pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he lifts it in the air to right field. Under it is Cruz now for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mitch.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. 2 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mariners are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Two balls and a strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And the pitch on 2-1. Ball 3, not close with the sinker that time.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got 3-2.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So coming to the plate, Luis Arias. First offering on its way.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. On now to the bottom of the second. The Twins are in front 3-0. Dan Vogelbach is next. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Donaldson's there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Again, another foul ball. Line to the right side. And the Mariners have themselves their first base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Kyle Seager.
Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ready. Here's the first offering. Change up a little bit inside. 1-0. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is going to be an interesting watch for me. I can only think back to when you're facing an ace. The team's playing well, you're confident, you go to the ballpark and you want to set the tone. Everybody's in the hitters meetings trying to formulate a game plan to combat what this guy's been able to do throughout the course of the season so far. This should be an interesting game of cat and mouse today.
Barrios has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Here it is on 3-1, and he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now the 3-2 pitch, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the second baseman, Austin.
Settling in now, Austin Nova. Has a look, now the pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. is laid off for ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Batting 8. The catcher.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Got him. Couldn't connect on the slurve that time, and that'll end it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the third inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the harder plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
And a ball, 1-0. Nobody out, runner on first. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Mitch Garver. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's quickly 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves.
That's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Ready now, Max Kepler. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Eddie Rosario.
Striding in, Eddie Rosario. He reached on a single in his first try. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. And he'll hurry back to second here as he was wise to not push it that time. Ready on 1 and 2. Swing and a liner. Oh, and he can't come up with it. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Behind 0-2 now. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he is in there.
Man, this is just not what he had in mind when the skipper gave him the ball in this one. He's given up 8 hits, and we're not even out of the 3rd inning. He's getting exposed a little bit here.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Taylor Gilbo is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Taylor Gilbo.
Into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no advance, it's ball 1. The 1-0. In his career, Gonzalez is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So digging in now, Luis Arias. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Twins 6 and the Mariners nothing. Stepping in, Dylan Moore. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now the pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The windup and the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Malik Smith the next to hit. Swinging a soft liner, and plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. Here comes the first pitch. Now here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Arias is there, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
behind 0-2 now. That's popped up. Crawford onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
So one away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. High in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
I got the count. 1-2.
A ball and 2 strikes. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Slurve in there, strike 1. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And now, Daniel Vogelbach. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he falls behind 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
Up next for Seattle, the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
So stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
The batter, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. First and second now, one man out.
That's a ball.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Strike three called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but
Now
it's
back,
way worse when you
second
do it with a
baseman.
guy in scoring position.
Offset.
Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box now, Austin Nola, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Nola, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Hard hit ball to second, and that's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's a 6-1 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
So now to the plate, Tom Murphy. 0-1 the count. Looking to minimize the damage here. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1.
Ball, that's out.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Here's the payoff pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Nola rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
At the plate now, Dylan Moore. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This one's down to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So here's Malik Smith as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Twins lead it 6-3. Sam Tuivalala will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 26. And Tuivalala.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Garver. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Looking up is Smith. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. 2nd home run early in the year, as it is now 7-3.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare, and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Up next for Minnesota.
At the plate, Max Kepler. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they open it up to 8-3.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh Donaldson.
So striding in, Josh Donaldson. And he had that big 3-run bases clearing double in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
All even now, 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. Down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first, and Donaldson's gone as well. It's a double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Marlon.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Haniger in pursuit, but it's over his head and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Standing in now, Luis Arias, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Minnesota leads this one 8-3. At the plate, J.P. Crawford. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1 home.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Garver is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman, Daniel Vogelbach.
Coming to the plate now, Daniel Vogelbach. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And now a pitch on the way.
1-0.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
2 balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Buxton.
First pitch on its way. And a bit too high. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Two-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now. Following next is Nelson Cruz. He waits on deck. Buxton ahead in the count. 3 balls and a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
So now to the plate, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. A runner at first with no outs here. There he goes. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is Henniger. Gone! A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Yeah, Matty V, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. King Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and little pop up here right behind home plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Garver. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Max Kepler so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1-0 the count. From the belt, the pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1. The 3-1.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
Still only 1 out in the inning. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. Matt McGill gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. A dive, but it's off his glove.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He doubled his last time through. Into right field, that's a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
To the plate now, Luis Arias. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Throw goes to third in plenty of time, and he's out at third. 2 out here and a runner at second. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. McGill, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 now to the Twins leadoff man.
I got 2-1 the count.
Liner toward right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The center fielder, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally able to retire him. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Twins are out in front, 14-3. Ready for another chance? Carlos Gonzalez. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. One away.
Baseman, Kyle Seager.
One away, and here's the left-handed hitting third baseman, Kyle Seager. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A bouncer to the left side, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Now back, second baseman, Austin.
Ready once again, Austin Nola. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The catcher number 2, Tom Murphy.
Digging in and looking for more, Tom Murphy. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. One left for Seattle, and they remain well behind. Ready to take his hacks again, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Too tight with that one, 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the seventh. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Crawford has it. The throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Fouled off. Ready on 0-2.
Nope. That's the ball.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Max Kepler, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He went deep back in the 5th. One ball, one strike, the count. The 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Giving chase is Henniger. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Twins strand a pair, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Dylan Moore. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Count is 1-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's Donaldson down at third.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
At the plate, Malik Smith. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 count now to the Mariners' leadoff batter. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Count even at 2-2. Mariners center fielder now with a full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. J.P. Crawford waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So striding forward now, J.P. Crawford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Kepler in foul ground. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. And as you can see, they are way behind. Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Number 24, Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Hey.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Standing in now, Marwin Gonzalez. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One out, nobody on. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Marwin Gonzalez is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Luis Arias.
At the plate now, Luis Arias, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Smith's on the move. He can't get to it. This one's down.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Digging in, Byron Buxton. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1 ball, no strikes the count. A runner on first with 2 away. That misses. 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0.
Reno.
Well, now he's at the risk of walking him here. And again, I just think he's on empty at this point. Looks to me like he's fighting his mechanics and not throwing it where he wants to because of it.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
That's out.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Cruz hits a little over the 270 mark. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Austin Adams answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Miguel Sano will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Fouled away. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The payoff pitch one more time. Drives it out to deep right center field. Smith's on the move. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Twins leave the bases loaded, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. New pitcher set to take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Nope.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box, Daniel Vogelbach, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2.
2-2 the count. Full count. 3-2.
There's Carlos Gonzalez. He waits on deck. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Scooped up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Rosario. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, and they remain well behind. Stepping into the box, Mitch Garver. He went deep back in the 5th.
Number 8, Mitch Garver.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way.
That's a ball.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Max Kepler popped him up. Murphy moving to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario, working on a good line in this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Seager starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey!
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Fouled away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Two and two.
Nope. Inside, ball 2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Still 2 and 2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Stepping in now, Austin Nola.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Cruz is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The catcher, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Tom Murphy. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Mariners. Chopper to short. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw on to first here is going to do it. And the Twins have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
14-3 is the final score in this one. The Twins put a 14 in the run column here today. Jose Barrios gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Marco Gonzalez couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.